Happy Sabbath. Did you guys have a good week? Okay, well, I have a question. Do you guys like to go hiking? Sometimes? Yeah? Well, in August, I went on a hike with my brother and my cousin and some of my friends, and it's called the Sahali Arm Trail, and it's 12 miles through the North Cascades, and it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. And as we were almost done, we had about a quarter of a mile left, but this quarter mile was maybe more difficult than all of the rest of the hike combined, because we went up this very steep hill, and it was just loose rock. And there was several ways you could go up the hill. We didn't realize this, but there was a trail around the edge, which we probably should have gone up, but we didn't realize that. Or you could go up on either side of the hill. So if you went up on this side, over to the left, it was longer, but it wasn't quite as steep. If you went up on the right side, around the hill, it was shorter, but it was really steep. But we were really tired, so we decided we were going to go up the shorter way, which might not have been the best decision. Well, so I was going up the hill, and every step I took, I was getting a little bit more scared. And I was having a hard time breathing. Every time I took a step, I would slide a little ways down the hill. So I was getting pretty scared because I knew if I slid down that hill, I might not make it. So I was taking a step, taking another step, but every time it was getting harder, and I was getting more scared. And I started to have a panic attack, and I was having a hard time breathing, and every time I looked down the hill, I didn't want to move. And pretty soon I just sat down, and I wasn't sure what to do next because I couldn't even move. Well, my brother came. He's like, "Leah, you need to move." And I was like, "I can't move. I'm going to slide down the hill, and that's not going to be good." He's like, "No, you need to move." So he came and said, "Okay, do exactly this." So he'd go a couple steps in front of me and say, "Okay, do that. Step faster here so you won't slide down." So I'd step, and then we'd grab a rock, and we made it step by step all the way up the hill, and I had to follow him because I was so scared. And then I got to see this view. So I learned something from this, and that is sometimes in life we get to a point where we're so scared we don't know where to step next, and it feels like no matter what we do, we're going to slide down a hill. But if we look to Jesus and follow exactly what he's showing us to do, he'll help us. And in Isaiah 41:10, it says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." In Psalms 55:22, it says, "Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." And in Psalms 118:6, it says, "The Lord is on my side. I will not fear." So next time you find yourself in a situation where you don't know where to step next and you're scared, remember that the Lord is on your side. You can go back to your seats.